Hi guys, so today I'm going to take my two plants, that's one is in my bedroom and one is in my bathroom, and they've kind of got big, and they are ready to be divided into other parts or into two. So I'll just show you here. This is the one plant. I saw in here that it looks like it's got two bases. So I'm going to see if I can divide it in two carefully. I got this as a gift. And then the other plant is this one. I've taken many times babies from it. So today I'm going to do the same. Get all the dead leaves out, have a look inside how it looks, and then make it into... That's the nice thing about plants, you can walk in your neighborhood, which I've been doing with my dog, and then you see a plant that can make a lot of babies, and you ask if you can have a little piece, and that's how you do it. I mean, I got one plant from a lady about 7 years ago, and subsequently I have made about 2,000 baby plants just out of that one plant. So I'll show you. This is the plant, and I've given many of it away. You can see I've put it all around my edge over there, down my so that is just an example what you can do with plants. And the same with these in here. This was one, and I've made many out of it. And that is how you just do, especially the succulents. They love to be populated. So I enjoy doing it, and making more plants out of a single plant costs you absolutely nothing. A little bit of ground, which should be around your garden. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. Eventually managed to break that plant in two by keeping the roots as intact as possible. Okay, so it wasn't just in two that I could break the plants. This plant I broke into 7. So that was the original one, obviously much smaller. This is number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, and number 7. I used all my containers that I had in the house to put them in. So now I can make the containers pretty and decide where to put it. The other plant I also broke into 7. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in this one there's a plant on the edge. and a plant on the other edge to make it 7. I didn't have enough containers. Look, this is an old rusty bread tin that I'm using. So yeah, all my plants is now I'm going to distribute them over the house, put them in places, paint things up, change things up to make them look prettier, and that's it. Now I am going to, for my first 2 people who ask for a plant, either this one, obviously it's going to be one of the smaller ones, or then this one doesn't have a flower, but it's both of them are indoor. So the first 2 people that watch my video that would like a plant, I will give a plant, and then you can choose which one you want, the lily one or the green leaf. Okay, so that's my 2 giveaways for the week. So one of the plants I planted in this pot, and this pot used to be pink because it was a gift that my kids got, or I might have bought it, I can't remember. And then I painted it, I think it's called newish white, and now it's got this raised areas, and I want to distress it a bit, but I don't want the pink to come through. So I'm going to take dark brown paint and just highlight some areas there. Gonna see if it works. I'm going to take a cloth and just take a little bit off so it's not so dark. Okay, so I've taken a piece of roller towel, and now I can take off or put on the areas that I don't want it that dark. I kind of like that it's some places darker than others, so I'm going to go back and make it darker at some places. I like that it's lighter at other places. To the side, dunk in my finger. Just lightly run it over. Like that. It's the craft glue, the craft fabric paint, dark brown. I think I like how it's come out. I can dab in more, make it darker where you want it darker. And I ended up finishing off the edges with a little bit of that, and then over the top putting a little bit of whitish, newish white, the color, and that's the end result. Both sides looking like that, so it looks better than just the plain looking. Okay, so here it is done, and just to show you again how I do this, I got this raffia or hessian or rope, whatever you would call it, from a koöperasie. So it's the farmers use it to tie up their props or whatever. So it's very strong, quite rustic, beautiful. You get them in, I think, 1,000 meters or 100 meters, I'm not sure, and not very expensive at all. So then I took my crochet needle and I just made chains, and I do a lot of this, as you can see, a lot of chains. Oh, don't you think my table looks beautiful? If you haven't seen my table makeover, please go check that out. And then I glue gun to this on top of there, and this is one of the plants that I just put in a tin. So this is now in a tin, and this is one of the plants that I planted over that I'm also going to show you. So there's my finished product. I really think it's nice. You can't really see the beginning or the ending of it, and also there is some places that I've it was, you know, because the jute or the rope doesn't go straight, so I had to tie it up, and you can hardly see that where the knot is. You just glue gun it down and cut off the areas. So yeah, quite happy with that.